Bam! Just like this. We take this card right here, turn blue, open that bitch up, and wah bam! What up, guys? Tony Snuff here, meaning I am Tony, and all of this is Snuff. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So get up off your Pornhub and spank wire, you sick bastards. Put away your ding dong, whip out your snuff, and let's get to sniffing it. Today, we are going to be doing a review on Straubinger Schmalzler. Boom, this guy right here. A lot of people ask me, like, oh, how much snuff do you actually have accumulated? Well, just so you know, most of my snuff tins are for, except ones that I know that I'm going to be doing the reviews on, or that I'm going to be using in a review eventually. Most of them are empty, just like this bag that this stuff comes in. This comes in a 100-gram bag, just like that. It's like a wax paper bag. I'm not a huge fan of the bag thing. I understand it's a lot of snuff and packaging it would cost a lot of money. But yeah, that's how it comes. And then you open it up and you can see inside the bag all of the nothing, because it's fucking empty, just like most of my other stuff. Especially stuff that comes in a big bag like this. I usually like to put it in an airtight container, and then I keep this stuff up for, so people can see it for the reviews, if at all possible. So this stuff right here, I actually have in a giant airtight Ziploc container, and yeah, that's how much came in that bag. A freaking lot, I'll tell you that right now. But the good thing is you can actually see through this one. I actually might graduate to using these for a lot of the reviews because it's actually cool, but I don't know yet. We'll see. So, boom! Let's get into this thing. So, yeah, so I hope y'all like that trick I did at the very beginning. It was just something that I learned the other day, and been working on to make it look good and presentable. Anyways, so this guy right here, the Schmalzler, is that it? Yeah, Schmalzler Snuff. So it's actually a very soft snuff. Whenever you feel it, it's so smooth and soft. It's nice. Anyways, so the coloring consistency, it is the medium to dark brown color. Boom. And it is a medium moist snuff. Not medium moisture, but it's medium / moist. As you see, it builds up very nicely on the fingers right there. And it is a medium grind, which is really nice. Out of the Ziploc container, you get a very sweet smell that comes from it. It's just a real sweet, almost like a date or something like that. That's the smell that I get from it. It actually smells really freaking good just out of the container. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put this in my nose. Now, I ordered another snuff bullet since a lot of mine went missing from the movers. I'm pretty sure a couple of them were cokeheads and stole them so they could use it to snort their drugs. So the only bullet I have left is from the Toke Christmas pudding one. But I just don't... I don't think there's any way to refill this bastard. So it's just an empty fucking bullet. So I ordered a new bullet, so whenever I do a review for you guys, I'm actually, depending on what I'm doing, I might be just using the bullet, showing off what I have, and then using the bullet. But the good thing about this is I could actually, boop, boop, get a good pinch out of it and warm that bitch up. Because with this snuff, if you warm it up in your fingers for a couple seconds, it actually does bring out the scent a lot more, which is really good. I enjoy that a lot. So, sprinkle it down here. Boom! And so my dog just farted. That was weird. So whenever it gets in your nose, you get a slight burn, just a very slight burn, just right on the inside. Oh, that smells good. Okay. So when it gets in your nose, the burn will last about 5 to 10 seconds, which mine's still going. But you do that. It's almost like a raisin. The smell of raisins. But not just normal raisins, but the ones that have that little sugar coating on the outside of them. That's what it smells like to me. It's just a very, very sweet smell, almost like you would use this as a dessert snuff. I don't know if it's made for that, but I know that it definitely is one that I would use as a dessert snuff. It smells really freaking good. You get a medium nicotine hit from it, which, it's not anything crazy, but it's definitely noticeable. Oh, my nose itches. Okay. And it sticks in your nose very, very well. I have not yet, as y'all can hear that. Sorry. I haven't noticed any kind of a forward nor reverse drip from the snuff. So it's just very good. It stays in your nose nicely, and the smell lasts a very long time. I haven't actually timed this one yet, but the smell lasts a very good amount of time. Damn, that smells good. Whew. After a couple seconds, when the burn dies down, you'll realize that you do have a slight spicy smell to it, along with the sweet raisiny smell, which is good. And then after about 20 or 30 minutes, when the smell starts dying down, you kind of get a little bit of an earthy smell. And depending on who you are, you might actually pick it up a little bit earlier in the little process of it in your nose. It smells fucking good. Has a little bit of an earthy smell to it, and a tiny little bit of spice, which is really good. I'm actually, as soon as I get my nose to stop itching, I'm going to throw a little bit more in just because I really like the smell. And like I said, if you warm it up before it gets in your nose, then the smell will be more pronounced up front, or you could just sniff it right out, and then as it warms up in your nose, as time goes on, the smell will get better, a little bit sweeter, and then back down to the earthy smell. And for those of y'all who are wondering what I'm talking about whenever I say the word earthy, it's like a little bit like, kind of like if you picked up some very fresh tilled dirt, like not just dirt that's outside, but like on a farm, if you plow up the dirt and then you pick up whenever it's all powdery, you pick it up and you get a very slight smell like that. That's like the undertone whenever I say earthy. Just so you know. But yeah, this is a very good snuff, in my opinion, and I do use it. As you can see, both of these were actually filled up equal, and I've used, a good 1/8 of an inch off of the top of that one so far since I've gotten this a couple weeks ago. It's a very good snuff, and I would highly recommend getting it. And if you can, just get the 100-gram bag. It was only, it wasn't that much at all. The price of it was really good, for me at least. For that much versus a smaller one. And then whenever I went to order a smaller one, they were sold out, so I just went ahead and bought the big one. Since I told y'all before when I was doing the toke reviews that I would show y'all what a 100-gram or 500-gram looks like if I ever got my hands on it. So I kept my promise. Suck it. But I would definitely highly recommend getting a hold of this snuff. It's a very good snuff, and I really enjoy it. If you've tried it before, leave a comment about it in the comment sections below. How did you feel about it? What scents did you pick up? And if you haven't tried it, are you going to? Let us know in the comment sections below, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons right here next to my boobies. And I will see you guys in a couple days for my next snuff review. I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet, but I'll be doing something. And I'm still working on a little plot for the After the Snuff thing. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to have the first episode up probably by Monday night, Tuesday morning for you guys across the Atlantic from the U.S. If I'm going to do it. So we'll see how it works and if I get it put together. And I will see you guys later. Hope you have a good one. Peace!